Assalamu alaikum. All there, welcome to news representation from Group 6. It's a Thursday, July 15. Presenting news about the impact of COVID-19 OS due to lack of appropriate awareness and its disposal. The COVID-19 disease is an infectious disease caused by a new strain of coronavirus. COVID-19 OS a paradigm of environmental concern. Formerly, this disease was referred to as 2019 novel coronavirus. It's a new virus linked to the same family of viruses as severe acute respiratory syndrome and some types of common cold. The first human cases of COVID-19 were first reported by officials in Wuhan City, China in December 2019. Retrospective investigation by Chinese authorities have identified human cases with onset of symptoms in early December 2019. Total 213 countries and territories around the world have reported a total of 30 crore 2,40,994 people affected. Recovered 72,26,990 and 5,72,411 people have died of COVID-19 worldwide. The virus was confirmed to have spread to Bangladesh in March 2020. The first three known cases were reported on 8 March 2020 by the country's Epidemiology Institute (IETCR). Since then, the pandemic has spread day by day over the whole nation and the number of affected people has been increasing. As of 13 July 2020, there have been a total of 1,86,894 confirmed cases in the country, with 98,317 recoveries and 2,391 deaths. Bangladesh is the third most affected country in South Asia after India and Pakistan. Lockdown's restriction on travel and a fall in industrial production due to the COVID-19 outbreak has slashed air pollution levels across the globe. Social media is awash with pictures of clean skies and green landscape which almost seemed invisible even till 6 months ago. But hidden between those pictures are social media posts about littered masks, gloves, and other personal protection gear dumped on sidewalks, outside grocery stores, and near water bodies by the general public. Now we look at the types and amounts of COVID-19 waste. Main waste that are producing because of COVID-19 are plastics, masks, gloves, hand sanitizer bottles, protective medical suits, test kits, takeout containers, delivery packaging, medical waste, personal protective equipment, and other items central to our new lockdown hyper-hygienic way of life. We can see environmental activist Grace Stokes collected dozens of discarded masks from a Hong Kong beach in February. Singapore's 5.7 million residents generated an additional 1,470 tons of plastic waste. Discarded masks are often spotted on sidewalks. Researchers in Bangladesh estimated that the country produced nearly 16,000 tons of hazardous plastic waste during the first month of its coronavirus lockdown. At least 4,500 tons of waste, including used gloves, masks, sanitizer containers, and polythene, have been generated in the last month across Bangladesh, said Environmental and Social Development Organization. Around 250 tons of medical waste was generated by hospitals last month. The maximum amount of waste was generated from used hand gloves, a total of 5,877 tons. Polythene shopping bags generated 5,796 tons of waste. Dhaka alone generated 376 tons of waste. Here we can see various types of COVID-19 waste. If we think that the amount of waste which produced due to the reason of COVID-19 pandemic, it's a great harmful for our environment. Now we look at the overall effects of COVID-19 wastes. Do you know how waste affects the natural environmental in reality? The decomposition time of certain waste types can be exceedingly long depending on the material from its thickness and the environmental conditions. For instance, 4,000 years will take to decompose a glass bottle. So we need to concern about COVID-19 waste. The latest COVID-19 pandemic is also rising in medical waste. One hospital received 240 metric tons of health residues per day during the outbreaks, compared to an average of less than 50 tons in the previous century. In other countries, including the United States, waste from personal safety equipment such as masks and gloves has increased. It is critical that we handle our waste attentively. For all these reasons, thanks to recycled materials and the reuse of industrial waste, the amount of stored materials can be substantially lowered such that harmful environmental impacts can be minimized. Recycling helps reduce the use of natural resources to manufacture specific items as well as the amount of waste that is sent to the landfill. Disposal of COVID-19 waste. General Municipal Solid Waste Management Services. Residual municipal solid waste collection frequency according to reduced workforce availability and relocate available assets for infectious medical waste management. Recycling activities should be avoided to prevent human contact with any potential infectious domestic and medical waste. All municipal waste should be treated as non-recyclable and disposed of incineration or sanitary landfill. Landfill sites with informal waste picking will need increased management and security. Household infectious medical waste management is the other main part of disposal. Transport. Additional vehicles should have a non-absorbent shield load area capable of being locked, disinfected and separate from the driver's cabin. Their vehicle inspection number or chassis number should be recorded to allow future control. Disposal. Sterilization through steam or irradiation prior to disposal in a licensed landfill. Disposal through incineration on-site or at a remote specialist facility. Mobile incineration or autoclave units may be used to support the existing infection medical waste infrastructure. As a temporary measure, secure facility can be used as a temporary storage in anticipation of additional emergency resources becoming available in the medium term. Thank you for watching this news video.